when
There you go.
when I pull the little arrows, the lights change.
Okay, be more specific. Give me some details.
So the middle one, is backlight, and so this light here changes based on what I pull.
And what are you changing? Those three sliders there, what changes in the top one?
The color,
Okay.
and then I think I know these kind of change the
So one of the
brightness.
things, yep, one of the things we need is a vocabulary in order to talk about this stuff. So some of the new vocabulary terms we're going to start using. The top one here, go ahead and move the top one. When it changes color, we're going to call that hue, H-U-E. We're changing the hue of the light. It goes from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's changing the hue. So we can change the hue from red to green to blue. The second one, it's the amount of color, the deepness of the color or the lightness of the color, of whether it's a pale purple or a dark purple. We're going to call that saturation, the amount of saturation. So that's a high saturation purple, shifted to the other direction. That's a low saturation of purple. So we can choose the hue from the top one. We can choose the saturation level in the middle one. And what do you think the bottom one is?
How much of the light is being shown? Because at the right end, you're having a lot of the light, but as you go left, less of the light is being shown.
And of the four controllable properties of light, which one is that?
Brightness.
What are the four controllable properties of light? Look at the chat window.
Okay, let's see.
Intensity, color, distribution, and movement. Yes?
Yeah, that'd be intensity.
Yes. So the top one changes hue. The second one changes the saturation of the hue. And the third one changes the intensity of that light. And what direction is that? That's the backlight, correct? Light coming from the back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's distribution. Backlight is distribution. We can change the intensity and the color. And at this point, as you're changing it, that's the movement. So, can you show us one of the other labs? Can you back up? So that's the color lab, is that right?
Yeah.
Show us one of the others. Or is there anybody else online wanting to show us one of the others? Michaela, are you there yet? Amaya? Ellie? Oh, you're Ellie. Anybody else want to show us?
I can.
So Michaela, so how about Ellie? Thank you, you did really well. Michaela, you want to share your screen?
Okay.
So which lab is this? The dance lab?
The dance one.
Okay. So what do you see? Describe what you're doing, what you're seeing, what are you observing?
This is changing the intensity of the light in the background and then the color. And then how much lighting comes in from the side.
And where, so when you change the background, I saw the great big rectangular background change.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you seeing the side light? Where
the side light?
Put your cursor on where that is. Can you show me where you see it?
To move it's over here, but it's coming in through both of the sides. So
can you show me where you see the side light on stage?
Can you see my cursor?
Yes. Okay, so that's up on the curtain. Yes, so I see the sideline on the curtain there.
They're
Where do you
on the
see it on the
curtain.
actors?
Where it's kind of lighting up blue. Because
Yes,
it's in blue and then the top light's in red.
correct. Yes. Okay. So that's changing the cyclorama, the side light, and the top light.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to change the intensity, white, in a sense, the saturation as well, yes. So it's kind of an intensity and saturation at once of each
Well,
of the
that's the floor.
cycloramas. Yes. So do you see where it says high side light left gobos?
Mm-hmm.
So those are gobos. Those are patterns or templates that you use to create patterns on the dancers or on the floor. High side means it's not coming from a low side at their head height. It's coming from up on the pipe, up above in the corner. Stage left, you folks know which is stage left and which is stage right. And footlights, where are the footlights coming from?
They're coming from below the stage up over the actors.
Correct. What else do you see there? Specials, what are the, oh, yep, what do those do?
So that opens spotlights in the back or on certain people.
Okay, yep. So
So
you
that
can
would be-
highlight certain dancers in a moment. Okay. Interesting. Amaya, are you there? Do you want to show us a third one? Thank you, Michaela.
Hi, I'm here and I'm on an iPad, so I'm
Oh, how does that work? How does that work on an iPad?
I don't know.
Make-
I have it, but I don't know how to share it to this.
Yeah, Michaela, go ahead and unshare or stop share. And Amaya, what I want you to do is get your controls. Get the controls. Here, let me show you. Let me do this. So this is my screen. I'm sharing it with you. Do you see my controller down here? If I put my cursor back down here, this pops up. See this big green box that says new share? Do you get that on your iPad?
I do not. What? Wait, I have a, yeah, I can share the share content. I got it.
Yes, try that. So now